We have Garfield getting shadow boxed. Otto turns lye into serpent food. And oh my lord. This episode was jam-packed full of action, music, the animation, holy shit. Everything about this episode honestly was perfect. We had the GOAT, Vincent Chansard, I think that's how you say his name. He is basically one of these great, amazing animators. He's worked on One Piece, other animes, and he has been commissioned to work on this week's 3-0 episode, and his hard work surely paid off, because the fight between Garfield versus Kurgan was absolutely amazing. That, like, the still frames, the increase in animation, the fight, honestly, it was mind-blowing. And to be fair, we needed a win, because recently 3-0, I feel like it has been like kind of pushed under a bus. Crunchyroll has kind of been taking the piss out of this anime, what with the descriptions being wrong, the whole information in the actual episodes being wrong. I think it was like last week's episode, yeah, when Regulus was fighting Subaru and Emilia, he stated that they had the authority of greed, which is completely untrue. So the subtitles were a bit messed up in that general area. And this week, the episode was like, what, 4 hours late airing on Crunchyroll. But for some reason, instead of, I don't know what was going on, working that out, getting it released on time, or like at a decentable amount of time, but for some reason they released the fight of the episode on YouTube while the episode itself isn't even uploaded. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, enough ranting. Enough yap on how great this episode was, because literally if I could sit here and explain every week why every episode is good, we would be here for eternity. But yeah, scratch it all. Let's jump into the episode's contents. The episode begins with Garfield in his tiger form, as it seems he's still under the influence of fear, as he continues having PTSD moments, envisioning Elsa as she continues to haunt him. Which gives Kurgan the opportunities he needs to overwhelm Garfield immensely and toss his tiger ass in the sky like it's nothing. Pretty much, yeah, we know how badass Garfield's tiger-like form was in season 2. Like, bro was a monstrosity killer, honestly. And Kurgan, 8 arms Kurgan, literally tossing Garfield around in this form like he's paper mache. It's quite a sight to see. Otto uses his divine blessing to control water serpents to fight against lye, as it ultimately becomes useless. However, it's cool to see Otto so easy to take action. So I kind of like put Otto and Subaru as like 2 brothers who are like pretty much kind of they get like this, they get scared. Subaru more confident now. Otto, he still had that coward persona after a while. However, bro knows when to lock in and fight. He is up against the Sin Archbishop of Gluttony, and bro did not hesitate to just lock the fuck in and begin like throwing hands. Well, he didn't throw hands, but you know, summoning those water serpents, and even after lye, you know, ate those motherfuckers, Otto's still locked in, ready to brawl. I'm like, damn, this is one of my goats on God. Belt, who we've barely seen this season, says she's able to access an extremely powerful meteor that could even put Reinhardt to shame. I don't believe that, because obviously, you know, Reinhardt, this goat, you know, most powerful person in the verse. This meteor is enough to harm / put Reinhardt to shame. Interesting, can't wait to see that in action. Finally, we get to see my boy Aldeberan in action against Capella. Unfortunately, it seems any attacks against Capella are still useless, as she can literally regenerate instantly. Al, who finds Capella to be disgusting, infuriates her as she transforms into the one and only Priscilla, aka Aldebaran's princess. Although this doesn't faze Al as she hoped it would, as he immediately chops her up into a Sunday dinner roast. Because, like, obviously we know Capella likes to transform into people that her target's mind, like, holds dear. So she transformed into Emilia when it was literally just her and Subaru left in that control tower. And now she I think she kind of read Al's mind, and she transformed into Priscilla. And obviously it takes time for her to get like the details right. So obviously in the she didn't get it right to detail. So when she transformed into Emilia, she didn't get the white dress down to the exact details. And in this episode, when she was transforming into Priscilla, she was getting the hair colours wrong. She was trying to get the right hair colour before. So first it was like yellow, I think. Then it was red, and then it was orange. And then even then, you can tell by like kind of like the dress and stuff that Priscilla isn't actually down to the exact minute detail. But still, OP ability, OP method to fuck up your enemies. However, Al, he knows this bitch is fake, as he begins to behead her. But even beheading isn't enough, as Apella literally, yet again, just regenerates like it was nothing. Garfield wakes up after getting sent down to the Shadow Realm. He finds the citizens hiding in the sewers as he sees his little sister and brother again. One of the dog mutants appears, and it seems Garfield takes the first steps to overcoming his fear against Elsa, as he's able to not let her influence get the better of him this time. Kurgan shows up and approves Garfield of being a worthy opponent, as he looks like he's ready to use all 8 arms in this final confrontation. So this is where the animation absolutely went crazy, as Garfield and Kurgan clash once more. So this is where we got the amazing music playing. We got some cool, like, kind of still frames of Garfield's, like, his tiger form kind of was in still frames. The music went hard. This is where the animation, the increase of animation quality, absolutely amazing. This is where it all takes place. This is where we can truly see where Vincent's work got put into action. And to be fair, I'm so happy that this great animator works on ReZero, because ReZero, like I said before, it doesn't really get the traction it deserves. This season definitely got put to shit with like there's barely no promoting for it. Information was getting wrong, but I won't yap about that again. But we can see now that, you know, why some people are very happy to see like this animator animating the scene, because, you know, ReZero might actually get some good deserved, you know, some good deserved opinions and positivity on it, instead of just the constant negativity, because this is a goated show. So hopefully, you know, yeah, I've been looking on Twitter also after the scene. Some people who didn't watch ReZero wanted to watch ReZero, so, you know, we're cooking. After this amazing fight took place, Garfield has successfully defeated Kurgan, and with one last well done from Kurgan, he crumbles away. After the ending theme plays, we get to see Wilhelm go up against his wife Theresia, as he says he doesn't hold out hope she will be merciful, and, you know, I think gain consciousness from under this control and recognise who she's fighting, as the episode ends there. Theresia Van Estrella, she is obviously, we know, under the control of the Witch's Cult. She's been brought back to life by this kind of magical ability to revive the dead as corpses, and it's kind of like a puppetry type of thing. So their bodies get brought back, I think, to their prime, and they're just controlled, and whoever is in the Witch's Cult brought back Theresia and Kurgan in their prime, because I'm pretty sure when Theresia went up against the White Whale, she was like, I think she was much older than what we saw in those flashbacks back in season 1, but now it seems like she's so young. So they clearly, like, reanimate these people back to life under the influence, obviously under the influence of control, but in their prime. So it's kind of interesting to see Wilhelm in his old age clashing with his wife, who is much younger than him now. But yeah, he doesn't hold out much hope that she will gain consciousness, break out of the control, and recognise that she's fighting her husband. So I can tell this is going to be an emotional roller coaster tomorrow. So, you know, and tomorrow, I can tell it's going to be a emotional roller coaster next week. So yeah, I will not be able to watch this episode on Wednesday, as I will be in New York. So I will not also be able to put it in the next, obviously you guys are used to me putting the episodes out on a Thursday. So obviously the episode comes out on Wednesday. I release this video on Thursdays, but since I'm in New York till Saturday, I will not be able to watch the episode till then and get an episode of this out to you. So yeah, kind of disappointed about that. However, I will suffer and persevere, and when I watch it on Saturday, I am ready to probably bawl my eyes out, because this is most likely going to be emotional. So yeah, gotta lock in. But alas, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you thought of the animation of this episode, especially the fight between Kurgan and Garfield. Let me know what you thought of the episode overall, and let me know what you think of season 3 so far, what you expect from next week's episode. And with that, ladies and gents, thank you all for listening to my yap session on ReZero. See you all next week on a Saturday or a Sunday. And yeah, I'll see you all then. Peace out. Bye bye.